What's going on, everybody? Check out this clip from the Pre-Patch podcast. Unfortunately, more layoffs have happened and they have hit a wide spread of companies. I'm going to list off the companies while I showcase the one specifically talking about Sony, but Sony Interactive was hit with a 8% layoff of its staff, closed UK studio, and canceled the Twisted Metal live service game. I'm actually kind of sad about that. I was looking forward.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I like Twisted Metal. EA laid off 670 people. Canceled Mando, which we literally just talked about last week.
I thought we did. I literally thought we just talked about that being a thing.
Yep, super sad there. Supermassive also just went through some layoffs. That is the Dark Picture Anthologies developer.
Until Dawn and such, right? Yeah.
Yep. And then Star Citizen developer Cloud Imperium Games also can confirm staff layoffs on top of ESL, which is like big for esports for Counter-Strike and stuff like that, also just went through a huge amount of layoffs as well. So those are all the layoffs that just occurred over this last week, and now we're going to kind of dive in and talk a little bit about these, as unfortunately we have talked about this to nauseum, right? That it is
the beginning of the year, pretty much.
It's part of the process with a lot of things, but there's only so many times I will say that you can continue to kind of use like, oh, well, it was over hiring from the pandemic, to a point where it's like, you guys are, I don't know, man. Like at a certain point, you can kind of come in there and be like, you're fucking with people's livelihood, and like you're mismanaging money and mismanaging funds. And this is honestly why, though, the game development industry is as strong as it is right now. Like January and February of 2024 has been one of the most banger months in the that a year has ever had for gaming. 2023 was a huge year for gaming, but yet we still continue to see layoffs like this. You really start to kind of lean into the fact that this is starting to really feel like like I said, a mismanagement of funds, and people not tracking where money is going and what they're doing with it. And
CEOs
it's
giving
a weird
themselves
situation.
Big bonuses.
Yeah,
it is nice to see that it hasn't affected game quality as of yet, from a consumer perspective, but it does suck that people are consistently losing jobs because of whatever upper management decisions were made prior to or while they were working there.
Yeah. The other thing too that I really don't like about this, I mean, I get the transparency portion here, that this email that kind of went out talking about, this is an email specifically from Sony to the kind of workforce directing like what's going on, stuff like this. An email, like I get like you're en masse having to communicate with a multi-country organization. I mean, this thing is fucking huge, right? But it's also just, it's a really shitty way to find this stuff out. Like I'm not saying that this was the only way that it was found out. Like obviously there could have been talks that were happening between superior and employee and stuff like that, but it's just really shitty. Like to open up your fucking email and then this is what you see. And did this come from fucking Jim Ryan? Is this Jim Ryan or is this just Jim? We don't know who this is from. It couldn't be Jim Ryan, right?
Enough.
Don't tell me that Jim Ryan's fucking last hurrah was an email that says, "Hey man, we're about to fucking cut staff by 900."
Nah, because Jim Ryan's gone, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought so. I don't know if I could find it. I should have posted it somewhere, but I thought he just visited another Sony department.
Oh no, he is still there. That is probably Jim Ryan.
Motherfucker.
He's still he's still in States until March 2024.
Hold on. Keep talking. I want to look for something.
That's shit.
And Hiroko Totoki is going to be taking over April 1st, 2024.
So that's your last hurrah, Jim.
I saw this. Sony. So Jim Ryan was at PlayStation London Studios 5 days ago, and then this was posted the 27th. Just today, he announced the studio is being closed.
What a
so
fucking
dick. It's so fucking shitty, man. Like seriously.
What a dick, dude.
Yeah. And he had a picture with all of them. They're all smiling and everything. Posted up with Jim Ryan, and then he closes their fucking. He closes their fucking studio just last couple days ago.
Congratulations, Jim. You go out with the likes of Bobby Kotick, buddy. You and Bobby can fucking ride off into the sunset on your fucking multi-billion dollars of cash as you fuck over the little guy and go to pound town on each other. Like, fuck y'all, man. Y'all, that is such a shit way to deal with people. God. Oh, man. Wow. Congrats. Anyway,
Shitty.
It's sad. I mean, though people are not happy about like live service games, I was actually looking forward to Twisted Metal Live, like the live service. I love Twisted Metal. Like I want a new Twisted Metal and I want it to be good. And I think live service, an open world, fucking massively multiplayer online, like role playing fucking Twisted Metal game. That's amazing.
I don't think that would have lasted.
No, of course it wouldn't have lasted, and it wouldn't have been anything that I wanted in my fucking head. But it would have. It's just sad. So it's also sad too that like, why can't, out of all this, Sony's a huge company. EA is a massive. God damn it. Sure, I'll accept all your cookies. Oh, great. I'm gonna get a virus now. But
you're gonna get banned, bro.
Yeah, EA, massive company, like supermassive. I'll give you a little bit of leeway there. Smaller company, like that's not as big. Star Citizen, Cloud Emporium. We'll talk about that one. But these are massive fucking companies. You're gonna tell me right now that you can't fucking move people around. You can't find a place for these people to go. You can't you yourself can't take a fucking pay cut, a little bit of a fucking dip out of your bonus.
Not, dude.
Like, come on, man. Like, I forgot who it was. Was it what was the Nintendo? The Nintendo. It wasn't Miyamoto, was it? It was that took the hit from his bonus. The guys.
Oh, I can't remember.
God damn it! But it was Nintendo's. I think either CEO or like one of their heads. Took a hit.
Hearing about that though.
Took a hit out of his bonus to make it so that people could stay on. Like, come on. Like, I mean, it's. Dude, this one right here, the publisher gave its headcount as 13,400 as of the end of March 23rd, cutting off 670 people. Like, EA owns a shit ton of fucking things. You could tell me right now you couldn't find a place for them.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Reggie. And then you're going to tell me that you announced was it? I don't think it was announced, but it was rumored or whatever else. But like Respawn coming out and being like, "Hey, we're gonna do this fucking Star Wars game," and then you're just like, "Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're gonna tell me that somebody within the company couldn't have been like, hey, maybe don't fucking announce this Mando game or like this first-person Star Wars game. Like, probably not a good idea. Like, just keep that under wraps." God, man, I don't know. Dumb.
Yeah. Dumb. It's upsetting.
Dumb. The only good thing that comes from any of this is that a lot of times these people that get laid off end up starting studios, finding places, and producing better games than what would have been done at these massive companies like this. Like, out of all the Blizzard layoffs, look at all the companies that we got. In fact, y'all talk a little bit.
A little bit.
I swear to God, I think.
Just not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit.
Just talk about a little bit of stuff. I swear to God, I think if you guys are here and could hear that, I swear, I think somebody outside, like, just plowed into a trash can. It was. Did y'all hear that? It was the loudest fucking noise.
Somebody got that dude his keys.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. I want to look up and see how many companies came from Blizzard's layoffs.
Oh, we still have to talk a little bit, Bill.
Yes. Talk a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, man. How you doing, man?
I'm doing
right?
okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing the best that I can with the time that I've got. And that's all you can really ask for these days.
I'm writing up an email right now. We have to lay one of our members off. I don't want to say it out loud, but it's coming.
Is it Jimmy? Is it Jimmy boy? Can we lay off Jimmy?
Loki, I'm still looking into this crew situation because I'm actually just fascinated at this point.
It's a whole thing, man, isn't it?
I'm gonna ask Chat. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT real quick. I'll just ask them. Hold on one second.
Good lord.
Wait, I'm okay. I'm so lost as to what we're even talking about
AI
anymore.
times.
What are we looking for?
I want to know how many company studios were created by people that were laid off from Blizzard.
Oh jeez.
How many video games?
I mean, if anything can find it, it'd be AI.
But people that were laid off.
So we need Enigma on that
from Blizzard.
You're our residential AI.
It is an important question. I want to know.
Such an important
Because it's challenging to provide an exact number, as it's difficult to track every individual who has been laid off. But as notable, there were congrats. There were 27 companies that were created from the people that were laid off from Blizzard. Obviously, that's 27 individual companies.
Just from Blizzard?
Just from Blizzard.
And subsect of people making their own company, making their own dev
so
teams.
Just from Blizzard alone, it was 27 companies that then in turn hired a bunch of people. So that's why.
Who are also most likely ex, Blizzard and other company developers. So I mean, still sucks, but yeah, at least they can, continue
power on. Make
on.
a game way better than what they were working on.
Well, that's not a hard thing to do. That's the easy part.
So now chat wants to say, ask ChatGPT how many of those companies actually did anything. Jesus Christ, give them some time to cook. God dang,
we just gotta invite ChatGPT onto our podcast now.
We had what was his name? Not Chester. What was his name? Chuck. What was that guy's name?
No, Clyde.
Was it? No, that wasn't Clyde. I don't know. It was Craig.
Yeah.
It was Craig.
It was Clyde.
No, it was Craig.
Oh, Craig.
It was Craig.
Well, okay, yeah, Craig was
our AI overlord.
Our FBI agent.
Oh man, Craig. Are you guys? Is there any one of these layoffs that saddens you more than another? Like just game wise, not people losing their jobs, but like game wise. Like, is there one that you kind of look at and go, "Wow, I really." Whether it was like for me, Twisted Metal was one that I was really kind of, hearing about that. It sucks. Is there one that you guys look at and go,
nothing stands out to me.
I really wish Supermassive had not laid off so the dark anthology stuff would have kept going.
Doesn't sound like anything is happening with Supermassive, is there?
Nah.
It's just layoffs. I don't think they're canceling anything.
Yeah, they're not canceling anything.
They've only got one game or series that they can do, or they can't fucking cancel
because it's already taken 18 years to develop.
Yeah, that was that.
No, Supermassive. That's Cloud Emporium.
Right. No, Supermassive is people that do
Dark
anthology.
Anthology.
Right.
Yeah.
We're talking now. We moved over to Star Citizen, talking about Cloud Emporium. This to me, I'm just kind of like, Jesus Christ, release your fucking game. Like maybe you should stop development and release the fucking thing. Then you don't have to worry about layoffs. Like, stop the crowdfunding.
Seems like they're putting more development into their ship packs that cost $48,000 than they are their game.
Or maybe they shouldn't, hire fucking Mark Hamill to be, the person that they're gonna do like AI work for, or not AI, but mocap and stuff. Maybe take a little bit of hit
guys,
there.
We had to cut you guys loose because we needed more money to hire Mark
Hamill. We need Mark Hamill. Oh man, we got to get Liam Neeson. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's wild. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed the patch notes. And if you want to join us live, we stream every single Thursday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern here on YouTube as well as on Twitch. Also, if you miss a show, you can always catch us at anchor.fm/pre-patch podcast or wherever you listen to your podcast. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the show.